Stephanie Wills. I am a second grade teacher at Queensboro Leadership Academy. Today, I will be teaching a lesson on comparing two three-digit numbers using greater than, less than, or equal to. I can compare two three-digit numbers using greater than, less than, or equal to. Okay, and let's consider our vocabulary for today. Our vocabulary is greater than. Everyone say greater than. That is a number. When we're comparing, it's more than a number, okay? Less than. It's less than a number. Equal to. Everyone say equal to. Same as a number. Everyone say place value. The amount of the number. Everyone say the amount of the number. Okay. I can compare two three-digit numbers using greater than, less than, or equal to. All right, our success criteria for today. The success criteria will let you know what is expected of you. It will let you know how you can do well on this lesson today. So, I'm going to compare 465 is blank than 100 plus 40 plus 7. And these numbers, they're written in standard form, word form, unit form, or unit form. If we want to make sure that before we compare those numbers, we want to write in standard form. Everybody say standard form. Let's look at our anchor chart. We have those different ways to model numbers. Because you know, in previous lessons, we wrote three-digit numbers in written form, expanded form, standard form. We also modeled the number and we wrote it in unit form, okay? But today, in our lesson, they're going to give us these different ways to read a number. But before we can compare them, they must be in standard form. What should our numbers be before we compare them? In standard form. And I'm going to show you as an example, okay? I have 456 is blank. I'm going to use greater than, less than, or equal to 100 plus 40 plus 7. But as I look at that, I see 456 is written in standard form. But 100 plus 40 plus 7 is written in expanded form. And that, remember how we used to stretch the numbers? Okay? So 100 plus 40 plus 7 is 147. Because the value of the 1 in 147 is 100. The value of the 4 in 147 is 40. The value of the 7 in 147 is 7. So 456 is greater than 147. So these are some things we need to consider throughout our lesson. Remember, put eyes on me. 346 is greater than, less than, or equal to 855. 347. What's the first sound, Jason? Here, let's help her. U. What's the next sound? How are we going to spell? Okay. How are we going to spell it? And the other five, that's what I did. So let's start over. Let's sound it out. What's the first vowel? What's the first sound? U. Okay, right the letter that says U. Okay. What's the first letter that spells U? U. What letter spells U? What letter spells U? But what letter spells U? Well, I'm sorry, what's the sound for U? Okay, so how do you spell U? But he's not that used. He said he used. Okay, let me write the sound. Let's write your sound. Use. How we gonna spell you? Boys and girls, how do we spell you? I'm sorry, the sound. The sound is you. How we gonna spell the sound you? You. Okay, so write that sound on the first line. Now how we gonna spell S? Okay, and how we gonna spell D? Ramon. What letter goes before the D? E, okay. All right. Now everybody spell you for the class, Ramon.
USED.
Awesome. Got through it. Okay. All right. Give me a 6 to 5 if you need more time. Okay. All right. So I'll say 1 more minute. All right. 1 more minute.
USED.
How did you solve it? Take away fingers. All right, good job. Okay. All right. A few more seconds. All right, let's see. Turn to your shoulder corner and discuss while we're waiting the last 10 seconds on how did you solve your problem. Okay. You can hear me clap 1. You can hear me clap 5. All right, Shamai, continue to explain your answer.
So I lost a diagram and I put a big box for 57 and a little box for 30. So I wrote 57 and I crossed out 30. So that's how I got 27.
So can you read your answer?
So Kim had some kind of deal with Kim and Susan.
All right. Would anyone else like to read? Let's give her a looking good to make it say go. Looking good. All right. Would someone else like to tell how they solve their problem? Read your explanation for solving your problem. Christopher? You hear me clap 1? You hear me clap twice? All right. I have some cards, and now you're going to, using your card, I want you to explain to your partner your number sentence. Okay? You're going to explain your card to your partner. And I'll do the first one. My turn. Eyes on me. Right? You can clap 1. Cards down. Eyes on me. Right? My card has 989 and 898. 989 is greater than 898. And I can read it from left to right and right to left. 898 is less than 989. How do I know? Because if I look at the value of the hundreds in both numbers, the value of 9, which is 900, is greater than the 8, which is 800. Okay, so I want you to read your card to your partner, share it with your partner, and explain your answer. Okay, explain how you got your answer. You may begin. Partner B goes first.
Go. I
I got my answer from
Read your number.
She said she got her answer.
Read your number first.
805.
Read
805.
895.
895 is greater than 805.
850. 858.
858.
How do you know?
Because the 9 is greater than the 5.
Okay, what place is the 9? What's the place value of the 9? You know, the ones, tens, or hundreds.
10.
Okay, and what is 9 tens?
90.
Again?
90.
Yes, 9 tens is 90. Good job. Okay, Shamaya?
456 is equal to 456 plus.
So how are you going to read that? What are you going to use? Greater than, less than, greater than, or equal to compare?
That's good. That's greater. That's less than. That's equal to.
269 is less than, greater than, or equal to 268. 269 is okay. All right.
So I'm going this way.
That's the highest number. Robbie, can you help him?
She wanna cry. She wish she was so funny.
8 is not shorter than, can you say less than?
Thank you, my friend.
Yes, I agree. 8 is less than 9. Good job, Robbie. All right.
First, yes.
Okay.
Right. I said no.
All right. Did you
And then she won't get that.
give me some once? Did you give me some twice? All right, who would like to read that card? All right, DeMarcus? Okay, how do you know? But how do you know that equal? Okay, yes, DeMarcus, they have the same ones, same tens, and same hundreds, okay? Kira?
Stop.
Okay, let's look at that. She said 542 is less than 524. Give me a thumbs up if you agree. 542, then I'll write it on her.
I disagree with that.
540
Let me see.
is
Let's go to our whiteboard. Let's look at that.
Does
She said 542 is less than 524. Okay, we just gonna put that up there. I'm sorry. She said 542 is less than 524. All right. You would like to explain, do you agree or disagree? Why do you disagree, Robbie? Why do you disagree? $325, $326, $327, $328, $329. Next, I'm going to mark 346. 100, 200, 300, 310, 320, 330, 340, 341, 342, 343, 344, 345, 346. I have those two numbers that I'm modeling. Okay? The next, I'm going to write those numbers to compare. 300 346. And I'm going to compare it to 300 plus 20 plus 9. And remember, I said before we can compare numbers, they need to be in a standard form. Remember, they need to be in standard form. So, I see 346 is in standard form. But 300 plus 20 plus 9 is in expanded form. And I'm going to write it in standard form. 329. Now, I'm ready to compare. 346, 329. As I look in the hundreds, the value of the 3 in 346 is 300. And the value of the 3 in 329 is 300. So I'm going to look at the 10. The value of the 4 in 346 is 40. The value of the 2 in 300, I agree, we've come to the end of our lesson, right? How can we tell if a number is greater than, less than, or equal to? The Marcus? Okay, what makes the greater number? Okay, could you go give us an example?